Recording live from somewhere.
Totem pole, 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 totem pole. Totem pole, 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 totem pole.
That totem pole's loud, man.
Totem pole, totem.
Crystal Ball Paul
I can't hear anybody.
in the house. Anthony,
Hold on.
what's the deal, Anthony? And look who it is. It is MK in.
MK is in the house. MK is in the house. MK is in the house.
Crystal Ball Paul, the
I
man
can't
from.
hear you, Troy.
Can anybody hear me? Check, check, check.
We can't hear you, Troy. No.
My uncle is Luca. Yo, who's going to win? Troy. So if you can hear me, MK says she can't hear me. I'm good. MK can hear me.
Yeah.
Can you
You're
hear
low.
me? Right, you probably need to turn your sound up on your phone. Who do you have tonight, Crystal Ball Paul?
Huh?
Who do you have tonight in this game?
I'll take the Celtics and the points.
Elizabeth wants to know, can I get an intro like MK? Elizabeth, I think that if you come on for at least 2 weeks straight, I think you can get an intro. Y'all two will be the only two, but I think it's going to take at least 2 weeks straight. But you're on your way. You're on your way, Elizabeth. MK will always have her intro. But Elizabeth, if Elizabeth's on for 2 weeks, I think we could do it. Here's the tip. What are you doing, Crystal Ball Paul? Are you eating?
Huh? Yeah. Korean barbecue tonight.
Did you cook it yourself or did y'all go get it?
I'm cooking it myself.
There you go. My girlfriend wants to know, how do you make Korean barbecue?
I'm just making the pork belly, but the soup was made by the chef of all chefs.
Who do you have tonight, Crystal Ball Paul?
Dude, I can't hear you, dude. I got to restart my phone.
Hertford. Paul, turn your phone volume up so you can hear Coach Troy.
Do what?
MK says turn your phone volume up. Is that water running in the background?
Hold on.
Well, Boston is on fire, y'all.
I can't hear anything.
He cannot hear anything. Check, check, check. 5-5, y'all. The Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden.
Hold on.
Monica, how's it going, cuzzo?
Hold on, I gotta fix this
Boston
thing.
Celtics and our former
This
Mountaineer
is this
great
is
Joe Mazzulla gonna win tonight. Amen, Monica.
that's
Monica's
hard.
my
I don't know
cousin.
what's happening.
5-5, y'all. 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Now, when I see Jaylen Brown wearing number 7 and with the last name Brown, I think of D Brown. Man, I'm old school. The legendary D Brown. Here we go, MK. MK with the quote of the day. We've taken a vacation from life lessons this week. We've had a lot going on, y'all. A lot going on in Totem Pole Nation. It's the summer. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their summer vacation. And I'm glad Joe Mazzulla got a haircut. He looks good. I got a haircut. I got my ears lowered. 7-5. Dallas. 9:26 left. Uh-oh. Tatum. Go. Wow. Go ahead, Kyrie. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. All right. Quote of the day, MK. We're ready for the quote of the day if you're ready. 3-pointer. 9-8. Dallas has got 9. The Celtics got 8. Oh, turnover, Luka. MK says you got to live life a little bit. Jump a few fences. Ding dong. Ditch a few houses. Get the cops called on you once or twice. Don't get arrested. You can't be inside playing video games all day. You got to live a little. There you go. Sounds like something Coach Bald might have said. Luka Doncic. Uh-oh. Step back. Brick. Tatum with the rebound, y'all. Push it, Kyrie. Ooh. Man, they instantly started booing as soon as Kyrie touched the ball. I didn't think that was a good shot by Kyrie. Oh, look at Kyrie. That. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. I think your mic is muted. Crystal Ball Paul. Wow, 2 people in his face. Check, check, check.
Yeah,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There you go.
Finally.
Kinda.
No, I can't.
There you go.
No, we're good.
Kyrie just made another one, 13-12.
There we go. There we go.
Look at Kyrie. Man, I'm telling you, man. I don't think I've ever seen anyone look worse than Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. They look like they've been embalmed. I mean, it doesn't look natural, man. I
In the
think Martin
commercial,
Lawrence might be a robot. He might be a cyborg. I mean, I don't even know if he's still alive. Will Smith has to walk him up to the stage. Paul, did you see the quote of the day?
I did not.
This sounds like a Coach Bald quote. You got to live life a little bit. Jump a few fences. Ding dong. Ditch a few houses. Get the cops called on you once or twice. Don't get arrested. You can't be inside playing video games all day. You got to live a little. That doesn't sound like our normal MK quote, but I think that might have been said by Coach Bald.
When?
I don't know. Maybe when we were younger. I don't know.
Never heard that.
So how's it been going, Crystal Ball, Paul?
Man, I've been I've been trying to manage a lot of people, to include Crystal Ball Troy.
Yeah, but Crystal Ball Troy, even though he may make a mistake, he makes it right.
What a guy!
Yeah. Even though I may make a mistake, I still make it right. And I haven't seen Lambo smile that much in a long time.
You know why? You know why?
Lambo, turn that light on behind you. That right there. Let me see how that looks.
That lamp?
Yeah, that lamp. Let me see. Oh, I
Ugly.
like that.
Yeah, you like that?
Turn it where the bulb is closer to your head. No, other
Pause.
way. Other
Pause.
way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
It's towards my head. It's against
Right
the
there.
wall.
Yeah, straighten it up. Straighten it up. Yep. Yeah, just don't put it up against. There you go. That looks good. That looks great. Habits are safer than rules. You don't have to watch them, and you don't have to keep them either. They keep you.
You.
Atticus Ross. Thank you, Atticus Ross. So, Coach Lambo, what
Yes.
are the keys to victory for the Boston Celtics tonight?
Play defense. Don't jack so many threes. Don't jack 45 to 50 threes a game because it's not going to beat the Mavericks. And you have to follow the adjustments. Jason Kidd is going to make adjustments. We need to make adjustments on the fly as well. No one-on-one basketball. You got Porzingis. I know he's coming off the bench. You got Porzingis. You got the size over Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. Pick and roll. I need to see some pick and roll, go to the basket, expose that Dallas Mavericks defense, and contain Luka as much as possible. I'm not saying lock him down, but contain him as much as possible. Don't give Luka or Kyrie any chances.
What do the Mavericks have to do to have a chance to win this game?
The Mavericks,
Yes.
keep doing what they're doing. I mean, their bench guys are very contributing. So they need to continue off the bench. Their rebounding has been great. Even when Kyrie or Luka struggles, you also got PJ Washington, who's a great versatile defender, a great rebounder. So they got guys that can get 20 or more points. So Dallas Mavericks just have to keep playing. That's what it comes to for the win. But I think this game one, it's going to be very even until the end. It's going to be a fourth quarter game. It's going to come down to the final possession.
Scorpion Princess says, Go
Dude, what is going
Celtics.
on with Luka Doncic? Golly.
Wait, you just saw that shot he made?
It's crazy.
Because we're ahead of y'all. Because I'm watching it on antenna. Totem
There we
Pole
go.
Nation.
There we
We
go.
love you.
That's that ball movement, just like that. Kick and drop, penetrate, kick it out. That's what we need. I like this. I like this. Why are we leaving him open? Lucky he missed that too. I like Drew Holiday on Kyrie right now. I don't really like him too much on Luka. I think because Luka has more size. Great 3-point shot by Derek White. Oh, actually, let me stop. I might be ahead of y'all. I don't want to give away. Sorry.
Nah, I mean I got 5:24 on the clock.
I got 5:43.
Whoa.
Whoa, mule.
I got
Whoa.
5:36.
What have you learned from going to these different colleges, Crystal Ball Paul?
Mo Porzingis.
Crystal Ball Paul? Yeah.
I mean,
Crystal Ball Paul.
if I was to give some advice, I'd say,
His last name is Paul. His first name is Crystal. His middle name is Ball. Crystal Ball Paul. What would your advice be, Crystal Ball Paul, the man from Seattle?
get started early in the process. Like when you're in 8th grade, start going to camps. I mean, it costs money, but you gotta build your own narrative. You got to start your own IO campaign early.
What does IO mean? How about Luca? Wow.
Yeah. God, it's information and
Operative information.
I forget. We just shortened it. Said IO campaign, meaning like the swag little uh like little poster things that you've been making.
Oh, the thumbnails, the little
Yeah.
things. Lambo was the one that taught me how to make those thumbnails.
Did he?
Yes, he did. He found the app. He has the want to.
Why? Steal the ball. Steal the ball. Steal the ball. Steal the ball. Good. Don't take the drive. Cut. We turning the ball. We turning the ball over too much. Good Lord. We should have had an easy basket. Come on, PJ Washington. You're not going at Porzingis like that now.
No, he's over. Just don't.
Luka Doncic. Come on.
Great defense by Porzingis. He just stuck his arm out. He's so tall. That's a tough shot by Porzingis. He might have hit him with the little elbow, but that's just
Was that a 3?
that's tough. Tough shot. I need Porzingis to the rack. Pick and roll with Porzingis.
No, he's gonna stay out there.
Is Porzingis a rookie?
No.
No. He's been injured the last 2 years.
He's been around for a while.
His first team was the Dallas Mavericks, then he got traded to the Wizards and now the Celtics.
No. He got drafted by the Knickerbockers.
I mean the Knicks, sorry. Knicks, then Mavericks, then Wizards, then Celtics. Good what Jaylen Brown. Four turnovers in the first quarter is not good.
The coach is actually talking.
He got a haircut too.
Is he going to 14?
Good.
Yes. He got a good looking haircut, man.
Good
Going to the
Lord.
military.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push, push, push. Sam House is open in the middle. What are we doing? Sam House is open. All right, can we slow this down?
The Mavs need to cut out the one-on-one basketball stuff, or they're going to get blown out of here.
Man, Porzingis. Wow. Toby, what do you think? Toby said, just rub my belly. Scratch my belly. MK wants to know, how was everyone's day? Let's start off with Crystal Ball Paul, because he probably did the most. Crystal Ball Paul, how was your day?
It was good. It was a pretty quiet, slow day in America. I took my mom to the hospital. Did a little pop-ins at Burlington.
How's
Nothing
everything at
popping.
Burlington?
Nothing going on right now.
Push. Transition.
And
Toby's
then
day was good. Toby is very relaxed. He is the most relaxed.
then I was hanging out in Seoul.
Ooh.
You were hanging out where?
In Seoul, South Korea, where I'm from.
Yeah.
Man. Porzingis looking good right now. Game not over. Porzingis looking good right
Porzingis
now.
is killing it, man.
That getting in the post, a little pivot and shot.
Hey, have you guys ever had cold ramen noodles on ice?
No.
And like cold ramen noodles in a slushy ice broth.
No, why?
It's great for the summertime. It's really good. It's really good. Cools you off, but the noodles are like they're buckwheat noodles.
Mm.
They're amazing. It's the number one dish in North Korea, from Pyongyang.
Wow.
Kanye.
Pyongyang. That's the capital of North Korea.
Wow.
What's it? You said Kanye?
Pyongyang. Pyongyang, and that's where the noodles come from.
I need
I want to
to
go there. When can we visit North Korea?
You got a passport?
We can go tomorrow if you guys want to.
You got a passport? Troy, you know you need a passport. You got a passport?
No.
How you gonna go? You ain't got no passport.
I don't know, man. Why are we not allowed to go?
You gotta have a passport.
No,
We're
people are
citizens of the
allowed to go.
world, man.
They take visitors.
I mean, I want to
They're
go,
allowed to
dude.
go without a passport.
You can go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and see guys that have actually visited there.
Without a passport, though, for real?
No, they have a passport, but it's very interesting how they do their visits.
Oh no, I didn't say he couldn't visit. I'm just saying if Troy ain't got the passport. How he supposed to go without a passport?
Do you have a passport?
Yes, I had a passport for 5 years. I got a passport.
I mean, I had one, but I let it run out.
All you gotta do is renew that joint. Wait. You know a passport lasts 10 years, right?
Yeah, I had it longer than 10 years ago. That's why it ran out.
It ran out.
Yeah.
You ran out. You ran out and never renewed it. That's crazy.
I don't go out of the country.
Well, you got the man from Seoul here, so let's go to North Korea. Let's get some of them noodles.
They don't play football in North Korea, dude. I ain't going there.
You don't gotta play just football. Just learn how they live.
If they don't play football, I can't go to their country. I don't trust them.
Coach.
Well, hey, guess what? You can make a recruiting trip to South Korea because they do play American football on the base.
They're not big, are they?
But all the army people's kids play football. There's some people out. There's some guys out there.
Yeah. So they're actually Americans, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Man, Toby is enjoying.
And you can try the different foods. Different foods would be great.
Oh yeah.
The different foods. What different foods, Lambo, would you recommend if I went to North Korea?
Whatever Paul's eating.
South Korea.
Whatever Paul's eating.
Yeah, but I want to go to North Korea.
We said South.
No, a guy like you would want to go to North Korea.
Why? What?
Because he would want to pull a disappearing act and end up as Shark Tank food.
Yeah. Me and Dennis Rodman and Donald Trump, the only 3 Americans that have ever gone to North Korea.
No, there's more, dude. Go on YouTube. You'll see visitors.
Good steal. Oh, he made the shot. Oh, he made the joint off the backboard.
He missed me.
You got 28-20.
He missed me.
Boston up by 8. Let's hopefully we don't blow an 8-point lead. Just move the offense.
MK says do not go to North Korea.
Okay.
Wow. This guy is unbelievable, man.
Woo!
It's unbelievable, man.
I mean, that guy is unbelievable. He is playing out of his mind.
Get that defense. You got to set that pick.
Wow.
Why?
Dude.
Why?
The ghosts are out in the garden tonight.
Push it. Push.
The leprechaun. The leprechaun is putting that
Porzingis
ball.
is a leprechaun.
Whoa!
Is this the Kyrie curse?
No, it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling them out game 1, dude.
Man.
Like this is.
Are you?
They're not a
trying to
game 1
bite me,
team.
dude? Don't be trying to bite me, man. What are you trying to bite?
Let's go!
Stop.
Let's go!
You don't like it. Stop.
You gotta play defense now. You gotta play defense. You have to play defense.
Don't like it. You don't like it.
Now they're jacking 3. That's not good for Dallas. Now they're just jacking 3s. Slow it down, Holiday.
The Mavericks are down by 17, y'all. In the
game's
first
not over.
quarter.
The game's not over. We've seen 20-point comebacks in the playoffs multiple times. I'm not gonna be Lakers fans. Oh, we're up.
So,
we're gonna beat the Nuggets.
Let's talk about this. What do y'all think about What do y'all think about Dan Hurley going to the Lakers?
No.
Wait, ho.
I wouldn't do it.
Ho. Oh, man, my bad, man from Seattle. Go ahead. I didn't know if you wanted to talk.
I thought about it all day, man, and I'm just like, no. I mean, the opportunity's there, but you know what? You know where he'd be a better fit?
Where?
In Boston, if they don't win the series and they fire the coach.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I'm just saying, I thought about that today.
Can Brad Stevens' ego allow that, though?
The people in Boston would love him. He's not L.A. cool, dude. He's not Phil Jackson that can just stroll in there and just be cool. You know what I'm saying?
He's not the Zen master. He's not the Zen master.
He's Boston. He's a Northeastern guy, dude.
Yeah, he's from New Jersey.
He's from Jersey.
His dad was a high school coach.
Yo, let's get Jersey Mike on the mic. See what he thinks about that.
Jersey Mike is not allowed to come on tonight.
Here's what I think about the Dan Hurley situation. He shouldn't go to the Lakers. Here's why he shouldn't go to the Lakers. Do you know since 2010, the Lakers have had 7 coaches in 14 seasons? On average, they stay for 3 to 4 seasons. Luke Walton, Darvin Ham, Mike D'Antoni, Mike Brown, Byron Scott, Frank Vogel, and I think B.J. Bickerstaff or somebody like that. Here's the problem when it comes to the Lakers. Is it about winning or is it about LeBron? How long is LeBron going to stay in L.A. if he stays, number one? Number two, if you somehow get Dan Hurley, the Lakers fire their coach after every 2 to 3 years. Are you willing to do a slow build like the Boston Celtics did with Brad Stevens? Trade away your players, trade away Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, get draft picks, hire Brad Stevens, and in that 4 years of Brad Stevens,
right? 4 years of Brad Stevens. He missed the playoffs. He had 25 wins. 2014, he had 40 wins. 2015, he had 48.
I thought it
2016,
was
he had
47
53.
wins. I thought it was 47 wins
No, it's 40. It was
in the
48.
third year.
It was 48.
Are you
48.
sure about that?
He went 48 and 34. Lost in the first round.
48 and 34. Okay.
Lost in the first round. And then
Dude,
26.
the Lakers are the new Cowboys. The
Oh,
Buck
wait.
family is going to run that organization right into Dallas Cowboy land.
Wait. 2016, he went to the in 2016 under Brad Stevens, he went to the Eastern Conference Finals. It took him 4 years. If the Lakers hired Dan Hurley, are you gonna wait 4 years for your team to be actually good? Because like the man from Soul said, you got to be bad in order to be good. And when it comes to the Lakers, you're not just gonna find a coach all of a sudden and just straight up win. Don't say that Boston just did that, because before Brad Stevens became the GM and when Ime Udoka took that team to the finals, it was Brad Stevens' team. This team from the Celtics is already built. The Lakers, they don't really have a roster. They're not the top 5 best team in the Western Conference. There's 5 teams that are better than the Lakers. Number 1, Timberwolves. Number 2, Nuggets. Number 3, OKC. Number 4, Golden State. Number 5, the Clippers. Those 5 teams that I just mentioned are better than the Lakers. And also, when it comes to Dan Hurley as well, you got to report to a GM. You may have to get a player that you really don't like. That's the point right here. You got to get a player that you probably don't like. When it comes to Dan Hurley staying at UConn, he can build the culture any way he wants to build the culture. So, not saying that Dan Hurley's not a great coach. His resume speaks for itself. I'm not even talking about resume. I just think if he takes that Lakers job, it's a trap. Because the Lakers do the Lakers really care about winning, or do they care about ring chasing the Boston Celtics? Because everybody's so talking about, oh, who's going to be the first chase of that 18th ring? The Lakers worried about ring chases, but they don't have any depth on the bench. It's always LeBron's excuses of getting rid of coaches. I mean, how many times are we going to let the Lakers pass? If I'm the Lakers, just go to JJ Redick. You're going to set up Dan Hurley for failure, and they're going to give the man all the praise, and then all of a sudden, he don't do good for the first 2 years. You're going to sit there and fire the man. If I'm Dan Hurley, stay at UConn and try to win your 3rd championship.
$24 to 42. 10 minutes and 19 seconds left in the half.
We just got to keep playing. We just got to be able to – we got to keep playing. We got to keep playing. We cannot let up, because we are known for letting up 20-point leads in games. We just cannot let up. That cannot happen. We have to be efficient, and we have to be better. Oh, it was a foul. But as this game and as this series continues on,
He thinks it's a tree.
we know that the Dallas Mavericks aren't a game 1 type
Barbecue.
team. We know that the Dallas Mavericks aren't a game 1 type team anyway.
How they
Watch
kick me
this.
off?
Watch this.
We know that the Dallas Mavericks aren't a game 1 type of team anyway. But at the end of the day, it's about who's going to win the series. That's what it comes down to. Who's going to win the series? But this game is still not over. There's a lot of game to be played.
It's unbelievable, man.
He dunked on the man?
Yes.
Huh?
Jaylen Brown.
Well, I'm
Did
not happy.
Did y'all kick me off?
No.
No.
What happened?
You must got disconnected.
It was disconnected.
Have you guys ever been to a Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
Korean. Yes. Very great.
Where?
On Midlothian Turnpike.
Midlothian Turnpike.
Y'all went to the same one?
No, I didn't know he was going to say that.
What?
What? I've been there
The
once or
Korean
twice.
barbecue place on Midlothian Turnpike.
I only
All
been
right.
there twice, though. I don't go there consistently.
I'm gonna show you what it looks like.
Show me what
You
it looks
ready?
like.
Okay. So here we go. This is a Korean barbecue. All right. You got your kimchi, you got your cucumbers, you got your lettuce wraps,
It's a
then you got
lot.
your pork belly, little soup going,
Woo!
and then your little
Oh,
dip
you
here.
got that pork belly.
Yeah,
I
pork
need that.
and a little
I
soju.
need that.
You got a little soju going, and then you mix the soju with the Korean beer. You got a little somek.
I need that.
So you feel like you're at home.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel like you're at home in Seoul.
No, yeah, I'm in Seoul. I'm in Seoul.
I need that. I need that, boy. That pork belly, boy. Woo!
You know about pork belly,
Man,
Lambo.
stop playing with me, man. So I ate that pork belly, man. But I don't. Woo! I get that pork belly. It just hit. It hit
He
it
likes
inside
pork
your
belly.
system, boy. Get that pork belly. Woo!
Paul, tell us about those chitlins in Washington, D.C. Did those chitlins look good in those pig
Uh,
feet?
I don't. Well, I see that you could have left them in DC, dude. Why'd you have to bring that up? I'm ashamed that I left them sitting there in that restaurant. They were perfectly cooked. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Those people from Bangladesh up there, they have the pattern. They figured it out. They know exactly what we need. The people up there, they know exactly what they need.
Yes. Chitlins, pig's
Oh,
feet, fried chicken wings.
oh,
You eat chitlins and pig's feet?
turkey
No, I didn't
wings,
know chitlins.
meatloaf.
They had grilled turkey legs
Oh,
or roasted. What were they? Smoked.
Mm,
Smoked turkey legs,
mm, mm,
oh,
or
uh,
was it baked? Baked. I think it was baked turkey legs.
oh,
I think they even had fried okra
oh. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now,
and
the
collard
chitlins.
greens. They said the collard greens were excellent.
I love.
I wish I was brave enough to eat them. The only
No,
thing
we
that
didn't eat
kept
at the
me from
soul food
eating them
restaurant.
is because I look, I when I just saw the presentation of all the food there, I knew the chitlins were banging, but I just didn't want to have an episode because I was driving home and I was driving my new car and I didn't want to have an episode in there.
How did poor Zingers miss that? Good Lord.
But they were official. We have to go back up there, Troy. Anytime you go on a recruiting trip,
Yeah,
I'll hold your briefcase for
we're
you.
going to D.C., baby. We're going to D.C.
I'll be
I
the
don't know. We're
briefcase
going back.
holder.
We're going to listen. We're listening to Go Go. When we go to D.C., we listen to Go Go. When we go to Charlottesville, we listen to Dave Matthews Band.
There you go.
And when we go to Williamsburg, who do we listen to?
Bruce Hornsby.
When we go to Virginia Beach, we listen to Pharrell Williams. When we go to Essex, we listen to Chris
What about
Breezy.
who do we listen to when we go to Petersburg?
Petersburg, Trey Songz.
There you go. There you go.
I was gonna say the song, but I ain't gonna do it. I was thinking of Trey Songz.
And when we go to
thinking of Nas
Richmond,
Jones, but I
Southside
ain't gonna
Richmond,
do
we
it.
listen to D'Angelo. And then we watch Mr. Bojangles tap dance because he was from where was Mr. Bojangles from?
Who?
Mr. Bojangles.
Mr.
Mr. Bojangles, I think, was from Churchill.
Yeah, just a little something. This is
Yeah.
some snack activities.
Man, that's a tough shot by poor Zingers. That shot is so tough.
Ooh, that guy is on fire, Toby. He's on fire.
Get up.
Look at Marky Mark.
I
Look
missed them.
at Marky Mark.
These ain't soundproof. I can hear everything.
What about him?
Set the
Marky
screen.
Mark's
Set
having
it.
a good time, man.
Set it.
That's his place.
Dude, I'm hungry.
Huh. Come on, Jason Kidd. I need you to make adjustments. How you gonna stop Porzingis? That he gonna get that all day. I need to see some. I need to see some. That's just too easy. He's doing the same. He's doing literally the same move. He's doing it from the middle of the key. He's doing it from both corners of the key. He can do it in the paint. Porzingis can
They
just
are?
do it. Like it's tough. All that length of Kristaps Porzingis, they can't guard that. They can't do it.
They were. I mean, they were just like in it's a refrigerator, but they've been out of the refrigerator for a while. That's pretty good.
Man, this game is not over, but as of right now, I guess it is what it is when it comes to the Celtics and the Mavericks. I mean, it's great entertainment. It's a great series. We know we're going to get some dogs, a great
All right,
storyline.
I'm gonna teach you guys something. A little Korean barbecue. Ready? This is a sesame leaf that they make sesame oil out of. You see, it's just like a leaf, right?
Yeah.
You take a little bit of pork belly. You put it on. You dip it in some sesame oil. Sesame oil, like why sesame oil? Sesame oil is a compound that if you are eating food that's just a little charred, it prevents you from getting cancer from the char.
Wow.
That's Korean. That's Korean. So that's why sesame oil is important, people. All right. So, but we don't eat sesame oil in the United States, but we should. Okay.
No.
So you take the little. This is a little sauce. See a little sauce going on here? That's a little like sauce. You put it on top.
What
And
kind
then
of
you
sauce is that?
it's just like a little like a sweet chili sauce.
Nice.
And then you throw a couple pieces of garlic on there. And then, people, I mean, we like lettuce, so red leaf lettuce is really good. So you throw a little piece of red leaf lettuce on there. I like to add a little bit of kimchi, a little bit of kimchi. There it is. See that? And you throw it on there, and then you just put it in your hand. You fold it up. And in Korea, this is what I love. With like when you go to a restaurant, you don't know what you're doing, and like we call them emo. That means auntie in Korea. The emo will make this for you, and then she won't let you hold it. She'll just stuff it in your mouth herself. So you got to just open your mouth.
How many years were you in Korea? My girlfriend wants to know.
20 years?
3 years. 3 years.
Oh,
3 years. Lambo said 20 years.
I know. I was like,
No, I'm talking about him being in the military. Were you in the military for 20 plus years? Or was it 10?
Yeah. I mean, I think it should be a bucket list place for everyone. One of the most beautiful places in America. And the people are beautiful places in the world. And the people are amazing. And they love us.
If North Korea was to fight South Korea, who would win?
What do you think?
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, what's stopping North Korea from attacking South Korea?
What do you think, history teacher, government teacher, Mr. Politician?
The man that talks about Socrates.
What do you think? Tell me what you think.
What's the pattern, Troy? What's the pattern?
Why? I mean, why is North Korea allowed to exist? What is there in North Korea? Or there must not be anything good in North Korea because we would have taken it if there was. I mean, why is it? Is South Korea nicer?
I wouldn't say it's nice. So North Korea has some of the most beautiful mountains. just like Afghanistan and the world. I mean, they could open world-class ski resorts in North Korea. And they have it for their people. They have some beautiful mountains. And then their beaches, although I mean it's cold in the wintertime, but the end of the summertime, their beaches are all blue water, man. Blue water beaches.
Man,
in North
Jaylen
Korea.
Brown is getting off.
Yeah, everybody over there is getting off. Yeah. Which one? Yeah. In the bottle, dude. It's in a bottle. Tiki masala in the bottle. Mm-hmm. Butter chicken and the other one.
Boston fans, let's not get too excited. We still got a long series to go.
I'm gonna show you a shoe, Paul.
That's a true statement because the only thing I will say is, like, if the game two is the finals, because Dallas has not been, if you've looked even in not this year but in previous years, they're not a game one team. If they leave Boston with
we're
a
not
split,
a game two team either.
yeah, but if they leave Boston with a split, that just means they're doing their homework. Look, man. The next game is the series. If Boston beats them game two, this series is over.
Do you remember these? Nike Force.
Those look very familiar.
They got the basketball on them.
You got them at the flea market?
No. I got them at Dick's too. The Dick's Sporting Goods, you know, the one that like the Burlington Dick's. Have you ever been to the Burlington Dick's?
It's called Going, Gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got these at the Burlington Dick's.
That's a good store, man. That's very underrated store. Very underrated.
You can get a pair of LeBrons to match your Lakers jersey. Lambo.
Damn, Taylor, how you missed that?
For $49.
You missed the easiest pick and roll in the world. Drew Holiday opened down the lane. The only thing on why the Celtics are up this big, not because of three-point shooting, but no turnovers. No turnovers in the second quarter so far. No
this
turnovers.
Is the best I've seen the Celtics play.
No. See, they're making
in the playoffs.
They're making threes though. Look what happens when we don't make threes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Indiana probably should have beat us 3 times. See, when we make threes, that covers up all of our weaknesses. But I want to see how we do when we're not making the threes. What do we have to do? Are we gonna bully ball? Are we gonna go to the paint? Are we gonna be aggressive? Like, I didn't see what we do when we're not making shots like this. That's what I didn't see. They've been shooting like that all season. That's not my concern. My concern is having a 25-point lead, keeping that, and when you're up situational basketball, because every time the Celtics up 15, they still jack threes. So it's situational basketball when it comes to the second half. Everything's situational.
Yeah, you want to get out of here, man.
You want to make if you're the Celtics, make the game shorter. Please not make the game any longer.
How do you do that, Lambo?
You go to the paint. You bully ball. You go to the paint. You impose their will. Jacking all these threes. I get that Derek White is open. And like I said, I'm not an NBA basketball coach, but do we really need to take that 3-point shot? Can we burn a little bit? Can we burn a little bit of that shot clock down?
No, you're right, Lambo. Like when you get this lead, like the lead they have now, right? That
Yes.
last series, that
Yes.
White taking the 3. No, it's time to take 2s now. It's time to just put. I mean, that's how you put them away.
Milk
They
the
can't
clock.
stop. You know how to bring them back in the game? Keep shooting 3s.
And they've done that multiple. The Suns have done that multiple times. But see, people that watch basketball don't see that. They be like, "Well, they made this many threes." No, they let them back in the game. Like, let's not let them back in the game. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. So the Mavericks missed 2 free throws. We can't get a rebound, and then Luka Doncic scores. That's the situation stuff I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Then he has to call a timeout. That's what I'm talking about right there. We're not executing. We're not doing the little things. We're not boxing out when the guy missed 2 free throws. Come on now. That's simple stuff. That's trying to put them back in the game. There's 3 minutes until
Yeah, I mean, and
halftime.
every minute that you do stupid stuff like that, you risk somebody being out there too long and getting injured or getting a little like
Yes.
hamstring pull or something.
Yes. And that's what certain basketball fans don't understand. Everybody looks at the score and the box score. I don't care. I care about how you finish quarters. It's all about finishing quarters. That's why when Golden State was winning all those championships, well, they were shooting threes. No, Golden State finished you in the third quarter. They wanted to dominate you in the third quarter. They said, okay, you're going to make your adjustments. In the third quarter, we're going to dominate you. So that in the fourth quarter, you don't have a chance. That's how Golden State did it. Dominating the third quarter, so the fourth quarter, you don't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the Celtics should be doing. You're up 58-31 or 33. You're up by 25 points. Take the ball to the rack. Bring back Porzingis. Get him in a mismatch. Get everything in the paint. I don't need to see any open threes unless you're wide open late in the shot clock. I don't need to see y'all jacking threes to make the game any longer. Make the game shorter. The Dallas
again,
Mavericks. Go ahead.
now that you have this one pretty much wrapped up, make it a point to tell these guys, game 2 is for the championship. It's for the championship.
Yep.
Well,
Game 2, I ain't gonna lie. Game 2 is not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna be excited about it all. Game 2 is gonna be a dogfight. They're gonna Dallas is gonna come out, make the adjustments that they need, and they're gonna go from there. The Celtics, what they're gonna do, they might do the same thing or they might make adjustments, but we've seen the Celtics slip a little bit in game 2. You know why they slip every time in game 2? They try to do the same thing that it worked in game 1, which is okay and not okay at the same time. But the turnovers, the not rebounding, the getting beat in the paint when they're not supposed to get beat in the paint. The Boston Celtics were second in defensive efficiency, like you saw in the Indiana series where they were supposed to lose, but thank God what it was a sweep and they came back. But earlier they're getting beat in the paint. So when it comes to the Celtics and the reason why they lose games they're supposed to win, it's fundamentals. It has nothing to do with the talented team. It's simple fundamentals, like that right there with the missed free throw and boxing out. Like I said, I'm fine with the shot selection the Celtics are doing right now, but I in long term, I look at the series long term. Game 1, okay. If we win game 1, that's great. I don't really care. I look at long term because we've been in the finals before. We were up 2-1 against Golden State. I know you could say, well, we're not that experienced. We weren't ready, whatever. But we were up. We were up 2-1, but we didn't do the little things. This series is going to be about adjustments and the little things. Hopefully we do the little things.
Porzingis is out of his mind tonight.
Well, he's good if he stays healthy. Hopefully, he don't get hurt in the series.
What injuries does he sustain?
ACL, ankle,
Everything?
ACL, ankle. I think back at one point. I know he had a lot of back problems when he was with the Mavericks or the Knicks. He had a lot of back problems.
But this one's a calf.
Calf, yeah. But no, he was talking about in general what he had before he had the calf. It's a
He's
lot of
built like Sean Bradley, man.
But no, he's not. No, he can shoot, man.
That's never been his problem. His problem is he can't stay healthy. That's never been his issue.
He can shoot. All right, he's 7'3".
See, just like that, what Jaylen Brown just did, you keep driving to the rack. You up, drive to the rack. Foul.
Not Porzingis. He's a logo guy. I shoot from the logo. My name's Porzingis. I'm from the logo. Porzingis feeling himself.
The man been out for so long, so I mean he got some revenge going in the system. He been out for so long. This is it, and I'm gonna say this: Brad Stevens, it's a great trade. To all of you Celtics fans, I know that Marcus Smart was the heart and soul of the defense, and we still got Drew Holiday with the three-team trade from Portland and Milwaukee Bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, give Brad Stevens the credit that he deserves, because if we didn't have Porzingis this year, we would have made the finals. I just don't think we would win. I mean, it's still debatable as well, but Porzingis just brings in so much range that we never had before. Grant Williams was a defensive guy. He can shoot a little bit, but not like Porzingis.
Roy Taylor.
Yes, sir.
You're a funny guy. You're funny.
I'm funny.
You're like Joe Pesci. You're funny. You're a funny guy. You're funny.
No, I'm not funny. I'm a tired guy.
You're funny. You're funny.
There we go.
You're funny. You're funny.
I'm funny looking.
You're funny. No, you do funny stuff. Wow. Well, the halftime went under the total, ladies and gentlemen. The first quarter, the first half total was 111. Winner, chicken dinner.
Korean barbecue chicken and pork belly.
Hey, okay. Yeah, speaking of which, there's a Korean, there's a BBQ chicken place at the new Lotte Mart on Broad Street. I'll put a plug in for them. If you guys never been out there, it's worth the gas to go sit there and eat some Korean barbecue chicken. Korean fried chicken, excuse me.
Can we go on Saturday?
Sure, why not? Hold on.
He's got a camp.
Oh, never mind. What about Sunday?
Yeah, but I'll be back because I just found out that I thought the camp was nighttime, but now it's 11 to 2. So,
And I'm gonna go with you to the camp if you let me.
you want to go?
Yeah. Well, is it on Saturday?
Saturday.
You got room, man, for soul? You got room?
Well,
It depends. I got Jackson, so it depends. I might not be able to go.
If you want to secure the bag, then step it up.
we could take a full car. I could take 7 people.
Yeah, we can take 7 people. We can make some content.
Hell, we could take 2 cars. I mean, everyone's
We can make some content.
We'll make a plan. We'll make a plan. I want everybody to keep. Well, we'll all, if you guys want to go, we'll go. Well, because it's a short trip. That's a short one.
William and Mary.
Mm-hmm. Lambo, you gotta put on your coaching gear so you can get on the sidelines.
Yes.
I got coaching gear. I got it.
I know.
I got coaching gear.
Yeah.
I think you should wear your Clemson stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, Lambo, guess what? No. And I just found this out because again, when they say women marry, but it's a mega. So I know at least like 10 other schools are going to be there. So you can be whoever you want because it's going to be like
I
other.
think you should wear. I think you should be Notre Dame, man, and wear khakis and then wear the Lambo chain.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out on Friday night.
We'll figure that out on Friday night. Okay.
Yeah.
He said, "I mean,
Yeah, but
I like the Lambo chain, the golden domers.
We'll handle logistics of that tomorrow because we got a whole day to talk about it. But yeah,
Yes, I mean, this is huge because I think the Lambo chain will go great with the golden domers, golden helmets.
dude, it's whatever. Yeah,
I'm sticking with the process. We'll wait till tomorrow and figure it out.
You're sticking with the process.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No, it's not. We'll all, if y'all want to go, we'll all get down there somehow.
We'll all get down there.
I just gotta. Yeah.
Ty. Hi, Ty. Ty, is your last name Cobb? Ty Cobb. Did you know that Ty Cobb's mom killed his dad? He was the all-time leading hitter in Major League history, but Pete Rose broke his record. But Ty Cobb's mom killed his dad, and people were so happy that she killed him that they actually found her not guilty.
He must have been a bad guy.
Oh, he was.
That's crazy.
He must have been a murderer. You murdered him.
Most of the rules in baseball were created because Ty Cobb was such a cheater. Well, it really wasn't cheating. He's kind of like Bill Belichick. The rule wasn't made, so like he wasn't making them because there was no rule. That's how much he knew the rules.
Damn, Troy ain't gonna give her a hug or nothing?
I gave her a kiss, man.
I'm making sure.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I saw it. Man. And tomorrow we will be getting NCAA 2014.
Back to the old days of the NCAA. Back to the old days.
We'll be creating content.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
My name is Stephen A. Smith. I'm in Boston for the finals. People watch my show. Why do I have to wear a lavender suit where everyone's wearing green? I'm not saying to wear green. I'm just saying just wear something in navy. Relax. Like, dude, it's not about you. He's becoming LeBronto. God. It's annoying because, dude, it's on purpose. Because he's allowed to go courtside when he walks in. There's like, who's the guy in the lavender suit? Oh, that's Stephen A. See, Um, note to self: don't do that. You already have your own show on ESPN. Why do you have to be loud? That's annoying. I digress. You guys, yeah, continue.
No,
Wow.
I mean, I think when it comes, I just think when it comes to this game, I wouldn't say nervous, but this game is not over. I know I've said in past series where we've seen teams up 20 points and still, find a way to win the game. So
I can
even
hear
though
y'all now.
No, that's what this. Hey, Lambo. This one is. I hope you have a nice beverage of your choice at your house because you can celebrate this one because this one is Jason Kidd is not gonna. He played in the league. Do you think Jason Kidd's gonna go after this one this far behind? Nah, he'll chalk this up. He'll let them get happy, and then they'll go back into the drawing board and try to steal one. That's the
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, that's the league, dude. Like, why would you? And I get it with for Jason Kidd. Why would you chase this game tonight when it's like, well, we gotta play game two, and when they tip the ball off, it's 0-0. Like make sure everyone's healthy. Go back to the hotel. Let the Boston fans feel good about themselves. Like, let's just be quiet, and then again, if we getting game two is just like getting game one.
Yeah.
It's no different. So
Why is that?
why? Well, actually, if you're the road team, because you have the momentum now when you go home. It's 1-1, and there's 2 games in a row at your place, and you're the
You need to
underdog.
make it 3-1.
Yes, you could if you win at home, or at the very least, you can go back to Boston 2-2 if you split again.
So what is it?
now remember this as
1-1-1.
well. Remember this as well. The old NBA, I'm talking about back then.
Yes, I know what you're about to say, Lambo. Yeah,
I remember.
Yep.
I remember that it used to be whoever had home court advantage, you get 2 games.
It's 2-3-2.
2-3-2.
Yeah.
It used to be 2-3-2.
They changed it up for 2 reasons. For one, the aviation got better. So they were like, well, we didn't want all this travel, but Boeing made better planes. So like the travel was not as hard. But and also they were like, well, the visiting team, the team that doesn't have home field advantage has an advantage. Because if they steal game 1, they can end the series at their place before the other team gets to go back.
Wow.
Because if you go back to Dallas 1-1 and you got to play 3 straight games in Dallas, look, Michael Jordan did that. And that's, again, Lambo, great point. Because Michael Jordan did that his whole career. With the Utah Jazz, those 2 series, they won in Chicago, but they had to go to Utah for 3 straight games. People don't talk about that shit.
Lambo is on it tonight, man.
Yeah.
You're on your A game tonight, Lambo.
Dude, and Lambo, honestly, you tell me because you went back, I know you watch NBA films. How many series did that format change from 2-3-2 to 2-1 to 2-2-1-1-1? Because that during the 80s and 90s, that it was 2-3-2.
I in all honesty, I remember that when I first started watching the Celtics when they played it was either the 2008 finals or the 2010 finals when they played each other again, where I remember that it was game 1, game 2, either Lakers were at home or the Celtics were at home, and then you had those 3 games. That's how I remember the format. I just sat there and paid attention to the schedule and say, hey, this team has 2 home games, this team has 3 road games, and then home game. I just paid attention to it. I
Mhm.
don't know back then what they did. I just saw it from when I first watched the Celtics in 2008, 2010, how the playoff was formatted. Now they
Mhm.
changed. I don't know when they changed it, but I've seen that format when I first watched it.
Mm-hmm. Because they were going east to west, and they said it was just no matter what the matchup was, they had to control the amount of travel. But
And
dude,
I don't think it really did because I mean you basically like you said, you can be the road team. The road team got more than an advantage if you got two home games, game 1, game 2, and if you get to a game 6, game 7 in a week. I mean, depending on the games, if it's like after every 2 days or after every 3 or every other day, the road team gets 3 straight home games. So
correct,
basically, it's to their advantage. It's not
correct.
the home team's advantage. So there's no
And
such
again,
thing
they
as
were
home
they were
court.
talking about. I was listening to some radio show today, and they were like, "This is one of the biggest spreads, of distance. It's like 2,500 miles between Miami and Edmonton in the NHL playoffs. That because if you look at Edmonton on the Canadian map, it's deep into Canada. That's a long flight, and they changed from 232 to 22111. Man, let me tell you. And again, the leagues can adjust it. The NHL and the NBA can adjust it by giving an extra day off in between. Because
Yeah.
all we're going to do is talk about it. They're going to make more money. We're not going to make nothing. So but that's a long. The 2,500 miles.
Whew.
Wow,
That's long. That's a long. That's a long
that's a
trip.
big. I mean, I one way, and each team's got to go both ways. And the longer the series goes, that's back and forth. When you think you're going to end it, you got to get on a plane and fly all the way back to Canada from Miami. Dude, it's still snowing in Edmonton. South Beach is rocking right now, dude. Literally during the last series of the Edmonton Oilers, I think they played Vancouver. No, they played the Dallas Stars. It was snowing in Edmonton the last series.
I bet that was a lot of delays.
Late May. And now
Good
you're
Lord.
talking about South Beach, Florida Panthers, and then Florida Panthers fans and their team flying to Edmonton and getting off the plane going, what in the hell?
Mm.
Whoo-wee.
That's something. I mean, that's a long travel.
Yeah.
Travel. You went from
But
hot. You went
again,
from hot to cold.
yeah. But it should be a bucket list place for everyone to go to Canada.
Yeah.
Lambo, you ever been to Canada?
No, I have not.
Mm. Mm-hmm. You gotta go. You'll like it.
We finally got the second half back. Just get this
Who?
game over with.
Captain Puma. There's the captain. What a haircut. Yeah, look at it. He's like JJ Redick. Sir, yes, sir.
JJ Redick should get the job, not Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley's gonna be set up for failure.
Yes.
He's gonna be set up for failure.
Hold on. So, okay, you're working on a three-peat. Good segue, Lambo. You're working on a three-peat. You own college basketball. And again, I know what Danny Hurley is scared of. Here's what it is.
Not having that control that he had at UConn. That's part of it.
What? No, not he. No, I know what he's scared of. Staying it. Let me clarify myself. I know why he's scared of staying because he's at UConn. The money for NIL and all this stuff. As we get down the road, it's going to come from football dominant schools. the land of college basketball is going to change because the football schools
Are
like
making
Alabama basketball is going to change. Duke basketball is going to change because not the current, but the future crop of kids are just going to chase money.
Yep.
Think about that. They're going to go where someone's going to pay them. So they're not paying. You're not going to get paid at UConn anymore. And Danny Hurley doesn't want to be at UConn when UConn can't pay what Texas can pay. Hell, UConn can't even pay what Virginia Tech can pay because they have a football team. Think about that. So Danny Hurley is like, oh shit, I don't want to get caught in this mess because UConn football is not paying the bill right now,
No,
and it's not going to pay the bill.
No.
I'm just being a realist.
And I think it's the same thing. Well, I wouldn't say the same. No, UVA is different. Never mind. UVA sucks at football, but I was thinking like UVA's basketball team is always good. I was just looking at like wins. Like I know UVA is not the same team like Final Four wise in college basketball. I was just saying in general, like when you're talking about revenue, do you think UVA football brings more revenue than UVA basketball?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Football is just revenue generating, dude. The contracts.
But
The attendance.
you're right. This NIL is
Dude, baby, look, the NIL is gonna turn the basketball, the non-basketball schools like Alabama, they're gonna reap the benefits of this. And the Dukes of the world, the UConns of the world, the blue bloods of the world, I would even throw in there Kansas. Because Kansas football program, I know, I mean, they're basketball people. I mean, they have farmer money too, so they will pay. But Duke, they're going to suffer. Yeah, they're going to be like
Lambeau.
there's
yes.
certain people that are in that. You got to look at every school individually. But I'm going to tell you right now, UConn and those people who are in like basketball only conferences, you don't generate Marquette. That's UConn's conference. That's the what's the name of that conference? Like the Atlantic. Oh, okay. The sub conference of that, the Big East. So the Big East is the marquee conference when you talking about teams that don't have football. Only a couple schools have football. UConn has football, but it's low football. Then you talk about Atlantic 10 basketball, VCU, Richmond. I mean, look at the teams in the Atlantic 10: St. Bonaventure, St. Joe's, UMass. There's either low football or no football. Dude, those conferences, and he knows it. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. If you don't have a football team, you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
You got to have money because you're going to have to pay players.
Yep.
You have to pay players.
And you're going to have to pay them. And right now, even though UConn has won back-to-back championships, their recruiting class ain't that high right now. Their recruiting class is in the 30s. They're not a Kentucky. They're not a Kansas. They're not a Duke where their recruiting class number 1, number 2. They're sitting at number 30. Now, I'm not saying that it does or doesn't matter, but I mean, they somehow found a way to win with less recruits because of the transfer portal. That's how they're able to win those back-to-back championships. But at the same time, the question is, how long are you going to be able to sustain that success like that? Because everybody wins in a different formula. Everybody, there's coaches that win with talent. There's coaches that win with less talent, and there's coaches that have no talent or that nobody really talks about, and you somehow still find a way to win. There's different formulas to winning, but nowadays in the sports, I don't think it's about winning. It's about just how much can you pay me and go from there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See why are we turning the ball over now? That's what I'm talking about. Turnovers, still jacking threes. Total of 10 turnovers. So I guess we already had. See, that's what I'm talking about. 16-point game. 16-point game. I knew this was coming. I knew it.
It's adjustment, dude. And the game 2 is gonna be so. Game 2 is gonna be like Lambeau. I know you're a Celtics fan, but put your money on Dallas. I'm not saying take them to win, but take them to cover because the Celtics have to be favored. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go. That one will be a close game. That we're not doing back-to-back blowouts in the NBA Finals. We're not doing that because again, you even you as a Celtic fan, you don't even want to like do these podcasts. You're just gonna move on to your little like technical sideshows because this doesn't do anything for you.
No, but I mean, I'm just trying to see how we can win the series. That's basically what can we do to win the series. Game 1. That's nice.
You know what would be great. How you would win the series at this point to me. After we start the series like this, let's do Game 7 in Boston. Let's go for all the marbles. I'd love to see that.
I hope it don't go Game 7. I hope we end it.
Why not?
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I hope we end it in 6 because I feel like if it's 7, then it's like Game 7s and what's happened in the postseason. The road teams in Game 7 had the advantages.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Timberwolves had the advantage in Game 7. No, Cleveland won Game 7. Never mind. Indiana won Game 7. Like there's certain teams that have won, Game 7 on the road, and so far, Game 7 benefits the road team better than the home team. Boston didn't close out. Boston didn't close out Game 7 last year. It benefited the road team. So I think if I bet my money on Game 7, I bet my money on the road team. I'm not betting my money on the home team. That's just facts. Because when you're in a Game 7, when you're in a Game 7 situation, you ain't got nothing to lose. What you got to lose? Nothing.
No, I'd rather be the road team. The home team has all the pressure.
There you go. That's my point. Home team. Home team has all the pressure. The teams on the road, they ain't got nothing to lose.
Nope. You're supposed to lose.
Yeah. The home team is not supposed to lose. You got the home crowd in front of you, so they're not supposed to lose.
Correct.
But now it's a 16-point game, which again, I knew this was going to happen. Being up by 28 wasn't going to satisfy me. Like, oh, it's over. I mean, it may be over to me, but I just wasn't going to be satisfied. I knew this was going to happen. The Celtics get away with this. This is the stuff that they get away with all the time. They always get away with it. But guess what? We're winning off talent. We need to actually win the game. Drive. Please take a mid-range jumper. I mean, now the shot selection is getting bad now. Good job. You're shooting better than us now.
I agree.
Go. Drive.
Lambeau.
All this one-on-one, yes.
I gotta have some type of special remote for this thing? I mean, like a cord?
The cord for the charger, yeah. If it's not charged, you gotta have a little cord for the.
It's got that big USB.
It's a small USB. You got a small USB. Then you got to connect it to the.
Yeah.
Connect to the
I
console.
don't have one of those.
I don't eat them. I might have one. She said, I'm going to throw them away. I said, don't worry. I got you.
Either Paul has one, you might have to buy one.
All right.
The little controller plug to the PlayStation 3.
I'm out, gentlemen. Have a good one.
See you, Terminator.
Oh, I got to be over here tomorrow to give her a shot. Now, I told her I text. So. Yeah. I think I'll be janitor, so stay in from all time. So I told her she's going to have 30 minutes.
Is the controller not turned on?
No, I don't have a cord to plug it into it.
I'll be here. I ain't doing nothing.
Well, you might have to get one tomorrow then.
Yeah.
As of right now, in the second half, it looks like Dallas just wants it more.
Oh. Yeah.
Can we not put Derek White on PJ Washington? Can we make adjustments, Joe Mazzulla? Can we please make an adjustment? Because it looks like you just want him back in the game, and I knew this was going to happen. You're gonna be up 29 points and let them back in the game. That ain't only down 15, 14 points. Like the game ain't over till the clock hits 0.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Celtics, please move the offense. Come on, move the offense. Do what worked in the first half. Go to Porzingis. Do what worked. Well, at least you fouled him. Good.
I'm starting to see some Jason Kidd stuff. Setting up game 2.
Still got to play defense. Play defense. Play defense. Why is Tatum on Luka? Why is Tatum on Luka? Why? 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 Can we get over that pick and roll a little bit faster? Because he's going to, every time you do that switch, he's going to hit that. Every time.
Now they want to be.
Can we not sit there for 10 seconds?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my God.
And now they're playing one-on-one basketball.
He lucky he blocked that. Nope. Well, Derek Lively got 3 quick fouls or 3 in total. Ashton Gebhardt, thank you for subbing to Totem Pole Nation. Much love and appreciation. Thank you for subbing to Totem Pole Nation and Totem Pole Sports. We love you. We appreciate you. Go to Porzingis in the post. He has Luka on him. Work. Oh, my God. I need Drew Holiday on Kyrie, not Derek White. Good Lord. Do we know what the matchups are? We sitting here, move the offense. Stop going to Porzingis. Obviously, he's not there. Move the offense.
Dude, that's a bad shot, Drew
Good
Holiday.
Lord.
That's horrible. Dude, that's a three ball jack up team. That's a bad shot by not your best player. Like, you're on the team to play defense. What is that? What was that? And it was he half-heartedly threw it up there. Luka.
I told you this was gonna happen. I told you this shit was gonna happen. I told you. I told you this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why
playing. They do. They got to. They came. They just came to see what they're going to come out in. And Lucas said, we figured y'all out already. Y'all sorry mother. You know whaters. Holy mackerel. Oh, dude. Yeah, they
I was
figured
right.
them out. Jason Kidd is a real coach. Wow. Wow. Okay, I can get into this. And like my little great niece says, hello. She does it all the time. She comes over here. Little Brielle. She says her favorite word is hello. Oh my
That's
God.
what I
Yeah.
said. I've said it. I said it before halftime. I said the game not over till it's over. And look what we got ourselves in. 8-point game. I know it too. All these
Yep.
Boston fans that don't watch basketball got a little excited. I said, I ain't getting excited. I'm sitting there and act like we down 10 points. I think that's the thing. I think because when you coach, like even though if you're up when you're coaching a team and when you're up by like a certain amount of points, you coach like you're down. You're always observing and you're always coaching. Like if you're up 20, you act like you're down 20. Or if you're up 10, you act like you're down 10. So it's kind of putting things into perspective. I've seen this Celtics team be bad after Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. I've seen this team be bad, mediocre, but you got to be bad in order to be good. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about the Lakers and Dan Hurley. Are you willing to, if Dan Hurley becomes your head coach, are you willing to do what the Celtics did with Brad Stevens? Give him 4 years, the 4-year plan, where in the 4th year of Brad Stevens, he lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. Are you willing to give him that 4-year plan? So then you shouldn't hire
And
him.
that's why Danny Hurley, great observation, excuse me. Just wait till LeBron retires. Like you don't want to coach a team that he's on.
Yeah, then he gonna run you
Because
at the
he's the
door.
coach. He's really the coach.
Yeah.
And you are this hot shot, 2-time national basketball champion. Don't get hooked in.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Don't get hooked in.
Don't get hooked in because look, the Lakers since 2010 have had 7 coaches. So those 7 coaches between 2010 since winning the championship, they only stayed with maybe 3 years at minimum.
Because literally at this point in his career is LeBron coachable?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No. He's got 1 or 2 years left. He knows that.
Yep.
To play at the level he wants to play. Is he going to listen? I mean, shit. If I was LeBron, I'm not. If you guys let me go this long, I'm not listening to what anyone says. I'm going to play my game. That's what you don't. That's why Hurley. Nope, don't take that job. Let LeBron coach the team. Player coach.
Yeah, let him do that. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. If he wants to be the coach as well, LeBron would no longer continue to win because you want to be the coach. He's not going to keep winning. I mean, you got
no.
I feel like
The roster's not good enough to win.
No, it's not. And I have a feeling. I felt like with this whole spread nation of Kyrie and LeBron reunited, I think they should have done that the year if they did.
Yeah.
I know Dallas had the better resources at the time, which it's true they had the better resource. Look at Dallas now. But
Ashton, thank you.
at the end of the day, when it comes to the Lakers, they weren't very smart. They said we made it to the Western Conference Finals, we got swept. We're gonna keep the same roster. We're gonna keep the same roster. We're not gonna develop. We're not gonna get rid of guys like Boston did when they lost in the finals or last year or whatever. Okay, get rid of Grant Williams, get rid of Robert Williams, train Marcus Smart. Like you can't have the same team. If you're not winning, you gotta not split it up. Like, don't be the Minnesota Timberwolves. Don't break that team up. Just add like one or two pieces, you'll be fine. Nobody expected the Minnesota Timberwolves to make the Western Conference Finals. Nobody, no ESPN experts, none of them were saying at the beginning of the season. Everybody was talking about Denver repeat or whatever. And we weren't saying that at the beginning of the season either. But my point in this is when it comes to the Lakers, is it about LeBron or y'all actually trying to win?
Paul.
Yeah.
I think that the Lakers are going to become the new Cowboys. The Buss family is just going to use the Lakers to make money, and they're becoming the new Cowboys. Can you see this or no?
No.
So you actually think the Lakers are going to try to win?
No.
Yes. Well, I mean, their the brand is already big enough, and Jeannie Buss learned from her dad is to take care of stars. So she's not in it to make money because the money she's going to make money regardless. Her dad taught her it's all about the stars. That's why they're leaning heavily into LeBron. The only thing I will say is this. Jeannie Buss, her dad had Pat Riley, a young Pat Riley.
And Phil Jackson.
Yeah, and Phil Jackson at the end of his tenure. There's no way. This is not a good move for damn Dan Hurley. Like, stay at UConn. Like, Dan Hurley, to me personally, and this will play itself out. He's a UConn Husky or he's a Celtic. That's it. I mean, styles make fights. His style doesn't match the Lakers. So don't try to make it fit just because he's the hot name because he won 2 championships. The Lakers need to, you know what? Why don't make LeBron the coach? Put it all on him. How about that? LeBron, player coach. Put it on LeBron. If it doesn't work, it's on you. I bet you he doesn't take that job. I bet you LeBron doesn't want to do that, but he wants to call all the shots. Like no, Danny Hurley, don't take it. You don't need a Laker job. Like that's a dead end job.
It's a setup. It's a trap.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lakers are going to win. Not that I don't think they're going to win. I don't think right now they're trying to win because I feel like when it comes to certain teams, they like to get. Go ahead.
Real quick, and then LeBron retires, and then they drafted Bronny, and then guess who works for Bronny? Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley, you're gonna work for Bronny and LeBron if he's on the team and they drafted him. Dude, that's a dead end job. Get away from LeBron. That's not you. No. Stay at UConn. Win 3 chips. You build your stuff. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I think when it comes to the Lakers, I don't even think they're trying to win. I think all of this is about LeBron. Like, if you're trying to win, there's plenty of NBA coaches out there with the experience that you're not looking at, or they're not big names. You're trying to get big name guys from college. But also, let's look at this as well. Remember in 2004, Coach K was offered, when he was at Duke, he was offered the Lakers job for a big amount of money. And also in 2015, the Cavs wanted Bill Self, but Bill Self didn't want to leave Kansas to replace David Blatt. So there's been plenty of college coaches offered, Coach K, Bill Self, John Calipari, plenty of times. But in the NBA, it's a different game. Even I know that Michigan coach that in March Madness, that Michigan coach that took
John
him to
Beilein.
John Beilein.
John Beilein.
Took him to took Michigan to like a Final Four, took the Cavs job and got fired within like a year and a half. Like, coaching in the NBA is a lot different than coaching in college. If I'm the big guys in college that are getting paid, stay in college. Now, there's only a few trades like Brad Stevens from Butler to the Celtics. That happened to be a great fit. But because the Celtics believe in the process, Danny Ainge believed in the process. You gave Brad Stevens 4 years, and his team hasn't missed the playoffs since his first year in 2013. They made the playoffs every single year. But are the Lakers willing to do that? No. Lakers ain't willing to do that.
All right, got it. I got your answer.
What is the answer?
The answer was, you know what? I figured it out. Hold on. Your boy Hurley met with the team today, and that was broadcasted on ESPN.
Yeah.
And I think that was on purpose, because Troy Taylor told me that nothing happens on accident.
No.
And the only reason he did that is he's not taking the Laker job. It's because he's trying to make sure that UConn adds, like, literally said, hold on. Literally says, hey guys, we're going to provide the team a private plane, or we're going to extend your contract, Coach Hurley. It forces UConn's hand. The fact that he went and talked to the players, like the administration is watching this, he's just forcing UConn's hands. I promise you, as I'm sitting here reading over my stuff tonight, he's not going to the Lakers. He's going to stay at UConn, and they get a few more bells and whistles to help out his program. He's going for the three-peat. You heard it here first. This is me reporting. I'm not reading anything like Lambo says. I've just put playing connect the dots. It's like, why would it surface that you talk to the team and all this stuff, and you're telling, dude, it's for a reason. He's trying to get UConn's attention. You know, Oriema just got an extension. Yeah, and recruits, all of it, everybody. Dude, guess what? Nothing happens on accident. Everyone's hustling everybody.
Yes.
Have you ever heard? Has anyone heard that statement before?
I have. I've lived that statement.
That's what they do in high school football. That's what they do in rec football. They hustle everybody. They don't care about them kids.
That's what they do everywhere in the world, man.
They hustle everybody.
Everybody's hustling everybody, man.
Yeah, everybody
just
hustling
watch.
Everybody.
Like, if I don't think you can help me, then you ain't
You're
important.
wasting my time.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay.
I wish I would have kept all of my BlackBerry, Blueberry, BlackBerry. You remember the BlackBerry?
The best phone ever.
You remember the BlackBerry charger port? That big USB or whatever it was.
I don't remember that.
That's what I need. Those never broke off, man. They lasted forever. And I stopped by a local business today, and I was so impressed when I went in there. A Link in Time retro video games. Amazing. Amazing. They have so many games. I mean, it's packed wall to wall. Lou Lipa's son owns that store over there near Brock's Barbecue, y'all. Check them out. So it did power on. The PlayStation 3 that I got today, y'all, for $70 did power on.
Make
Yes,
sure it
it
works.
did.
Make sure it
And
works.
NCAA is supposed to be NCAA 2014. It's supposed to be coming in tomorrow.
And then when we get NCAA 14, I'm gonna buy that football game called Backbreaker. Y'all know about that Backbreaker game? That game back then was better than Madden. That game was better.
So
than
what do
Madden.
we need to get? Do we need to get corded remotes? Because we don't need wireless remotes.
What does the controller work? I mean, you turn on the PlayStation, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I turn on the PlayStation by pressing the button. I don't have a cord to plug the remote in.
So your controller works?
I don't know because I can't plug it in, man.
You might have to hold it. You trying to hold it? Like hold the PlayStation button?
This is one of those that has you got to plug the thing into it, man. I don't have that plug. It's like
I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that's the charger. I'm just saying, like, do you hold it down? Did you hold it down already is what I'm asking.
yeah, I've held it down. It's not charged.
All right, then get one tomorrow too.
You listen.
Yeah.
John Bamemida.
All right, we're up 20 points. Let's hopefully we can finish the game or find a way to blow it. But I mean, we pulled away in the third quarter, surprisingly. But 14-2 run to end the third quarter, but we need to lock in. Don't give Luka or Kyrie any sparks in the fourth quarter because they are. Kyrie does lead the league in second half everything, points, everything. Kyrie like very very good in the second half. He can really turn up in the fourth quarter. The only difference of why the Celtics are winning is because the Celtics are plus 15 in assists, and Dallas only has 5 assists for the total game. That's the only difference. The assist is like way out of wax. Defense is great, but the shot selection is still crap.
Yeah, so that Jason Tatum, that he was going for the MVP. That's a bad shot.
How many Celtics fans are like me that are just mad and see little stuff like this that really understand basketball? It's like noise. That noise.
It's probably my fan.
Oh. I thought the PlayStation would sound like that. I was like, you got robbed. Your PlayStation would sound like that. I was like, good Lord.
Mm.
Go to the post. What are we doing? He throws the worst pass in the world. Oh, shit. This paint now. Paint.
How many points does White have?
10, I think.
Mm.
Can we not put White on Doncic? Can we not do that? Can we double team this? Come on. The more fouls you create, the
That's gonna be a foul every
the
time.
longer the game gonna be.
That's gonna be a foul every time.
He fouled him. That's the James Harden stuff. That's what James Harden did when he was with Houston. He created all those fouls. That's the James Harden rule. He did all that. Every time you get in that paint, you get that arm up. That's a James Harden call. That's every time.
When's the next game, Lambo?
Sunday. It's either gonna be Sunday at 8 o'clock or 9. Normally in the NBA Finals, they do their Sunday games at 8 o'clock. And then during the week games, they do their games at like 9. Unless they're changing it, just doing 8:30 tip-offs. Because normally the NBA Finals starts at 9 o'clock. That's terrible defense by just leaving that man wide open, whether he made it or missed. This is terrible defense. See, look, I told you, Paul, the Celtics took 43s. They took 43s. I knew they took 40.
How many they made?
15.
That's not good.
And the Mavericks are like 5 for 23. Good defense. You got a 2-on-1. The only reason why we're winning because our defense. But we're taking 43s and only making 15. It's not good. We're winning because of our defense plays like this. That's why we're winning. We're winning because of defense. We're not winning because of offense. It's defense. But I mean, defense wins championships, so I take it.
Defense wins championships.
But like I told Paul, I told you I'm nervous taking 43s. We already took 43s and made 15 of them. But that almost didn't work against the Indiana Pacers taking 43s. I just don't understand. 43s. This game should have been over, but up 30, get to an 8-point game, up 20. This game should have been over. This game in general should have been over right now. Like, we should have went to bed. We should have been talking about game 2, but
yeah, it should be over with.
The Celtics always find a way to make the game longer. How do y'all feel about game 2? Will game 2 be closer than game 1? I'm going to say it's going to be at least a 5-point game, or I think it'll be down to the final possession in game 2.
Yeah. Yep. Especially, I mean, if game 2 is really Sunday, I thought it was Saturday.
Sunday.
But if it's okay, no, this could be a close game.
Ben, Corin, how you doing?
Yeah, they spread their games out. They've really spread them out. They're playing every 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, appreciate you, Ben.
So
we'll watch this blowout, man.
Game 2 is on Sunday. Game 3 is on Wednesday. Game 4 is on Friday. Game 4 is on Monday. Game 4 is on Thursday. Game 7 is on Sunday. So the final game of the NBA season, if it goes to Game 7, is on June 23rd. And then you have the NBA draft on like the 26th, I think. So they always end the season like 3 days before the draft. Should we?
Celtics are destroying the Mavericks. Amen.
Should we live stream the draft? Should we live stream the NBA draft? I don't think the NBA draft is that exciting.
I think we should. I think we should. We should live stream the draft, and we should play. Did we get rid of Lakers versus Celtics, or we have Bulls versus Lakers? NBA '97. I think we need to play those games.
Well, we can do that. Well, I mean, I just know the NBA draft is boring. It's not as fun as what's it called, the NFL draft.
Yeah, well, we'll just make content, man. We'll stream it and we'll play video games. I almost bought Double Dribble, Paul, but $15 for Double Dribble, that's kind of expensive to me, man.
Double Dribble.
Double Dribble, man. That's the best basketball game of all time. You only got 2 players, don't you?
Yep.
Tecmo Bowl was $15, man. The original one.
Good
the Nintendo.
Lord. $15.
Yeah. Down syndrome. The Pistons are going to the finals, bro. They already beat half of the teams in the tournament.
Stop.
Hey, Down syndrome. Who do you think the Pistons are going to draft?
Are you talking about the 2004 Detroit Pistons? Yeah. Ben Wallace, Brooke Hamilton. You can talk about the 2004 Pistons, but not this Pistons team. Oh, no. They got a long way to go. Long way to go. This ain't the 2004 Pistons, buddy.
I think they beat the Kansas City Chiefs low-key.
Oh, Lord.
Brother, I appreciate you for commenting, man. Thank you.
You don't make sense, but I appreciate your comment.
I'm talking about the 2024 Pistons 2.
Oh, Lord. Well, that's how you do it. You lay it up, but you got Jason Tatum has the size, but he says I'm gonna take a turnaround Carmelo Anthony half spin and fadeaway jumper. That's what I'm talking about. This bad shot selection. I got a smaller guy on me, but I'm gonna take a fadeaway jumper with a smaller dude on me.
Yep, that's him.
I thought that was common sense basketball. If you're bigger than the person, you dominate them in the paint. You impose your will. Do we not believe in imposing your will in any sports anymore? Or
No.
do we just believe about
imposing
stats?
your will doesn't occur.
It doesn't occur. Why does it not occur?
I don't know, because people don't like to see people impose their will.
They like to see them cheat, huh?
I mean, I want to see a good game, man. And I'm not seeing it right now.
You'll get one in game 2. You'll get one in game 2. They got about 2 days before the next game. Game 2 on Sunday. You gonna get one. The Boston Celtics took 41 3-pointers. 42. Lucky he fouled you. That was a terrible shot. If I'm a team, Paul, and I'm playing in the game, it's 30. How many 3-point attempts should I take as a team? Should I take at least 30? Is 30 better than 42?
Again, if these guys go cold, man, they can shoot all the threes they want. They're not going to win.
So the guy just breaks free throws. Oh my God. You can make a 3-point shot, but can't make a free throw. Good Lord. Is it worth watching the last 4 minutes to go take the subs out?
No, we will see y'all tomorrow.